This is us trying to think of a topic. What we talk about? What do we talk about?
Studio 4.
So what's up? Hi, I'm Boz.
I'm Evelyn.
I am Becky.
Once again with a video where we're going to talk about, what are we talking about again?
Friends and significant others.
Yes, like what we think about
The relationship
Between friends and significant others.
and how to keep a balance. Most of us lose it when you get a new partner. We can't keep friends anymore. We don't know which friends to keep. So we're going to discuss that. How do you balance your man or your woman
yeah.
and your friends?
Yeah.
First of all, we all have friends, right?
Yeah.
So what's a significant other for those who don't know?
A significant other is like somebody you're in a relationship with, right?
Your boyfriend, your girlfriend.
Yeah.
It could be your soulmate. I like to think of my significant other as my soulmate.
Okay, that sounds nice.
Your husband. I'm
Yeah.
married.
Where's the ring? Where is the
I'm married.
Until we see the ring, she is
It was
single.
a ringless marriage.
She is single.
Well, so how
paid the waller for her.
you know,
taken,
we're all
guys.
married, we're all taken anyway. So how we're gonna do it? How do we, like, what do you think about it? Like, what are you supposed to do to balance relationships with your person and your people?
First of all, we all know getting into a relationship is mind blowing. It's draining because you need to give attention to your
Person.
significant other.
Yeah.
So how do you balance that when your friends also want to spend time with you? How do you make them understand? For example, I know when I'm talking to my boyfriend on the phone and I'm with my friends, they're like,
Because maybe you would have been talking for hours.
yeah,
Wow.
but like at the end of the day, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this man. Like I need to. It's a long distance relationship.
But you're also going to spend the rest of your life with your friends.
I don't know. Friends come and go. Like
Men
What
come
men
and
come
go.
and go?
Like men,
Same
I
thing.
feel like men come and go more than friends come and go. Like we've got childhood friends, people we've grown up with, but
let me tell you something.
we've
Friends
also
are
been in
petty.
relationships which have ended.
Friends are very, very petty.
How?
I feel
A
like
friend would block you for blue ticking her or not giving her
Nah.
attention.
not my friends. Not my friends.
Okay, so it depends on the friends you have.
Yeah,
Oh.
but still, I still think, like, you know, like she said, like, a person you're with in a relationship can come and go, and that's it. But friends will always be like,
No,
there.
friends will not always be there.
Actually, there's something trending
People
on
are
social
not
media
loyal
right
in
now
these streets.
to say like, like my best friend, I as the best friend will be at my best friend's wedding, but her boyfriend might not. It's guaranteed that I will be at her wedding, but her boyfriend might not
It's
be.
not guaranteed.
It's
I've
so
learned what I learned in
guaranteed.
2019. Nothing is guaranteed. Your friends who you've gone up with can act funny. They can still switch up on you.
Well, yeah, that's true. Like,
It's not guaranteed.
people are just funny.
I've lost friends
yeah.
who I thought, okay, this person is going to be my bridesmaid. I made the decision to kick her off. She doesn't know.
And this
She
is
doesn't
a
know who it
YouTube,
is.
and she does not know.
But I thank goodness I didn't ask her to be my bridesmaid, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was considering her for the position, and she started acting funny. So I was just like, you know what? It's fine.
You kicked her off in your mind.
She's just
She's off
out.
the
She's
list.
definitely not coming back.
But I feel as a mature person, you have to be able to have a relationship and still maintain friends. I
You
feel
need
like
to.
most of us get trapped in the honeymoon phase where you just feel like it's all about me and my babe. It's all about
What
me
if
and
the
boo.
honeymoon phase
But
has
what
been going
about-
on for 3 years?
What about your friends? You need
It'll
friends
still-
at the
it'll
end
still
of the
die
day.
one day.
For real. You need
I'm
friends
telling
at
you.
the end of the day. And I feel
You
like
guys are so mean.
No, it's fact. It's fact.
No, it's
It'll
just-
still die.
I feel
Like-
like you just have to be able to keep your friends. Because at the
You
end of the day,
need
you need
to.
somebody to talk to. You need
Your
somebody
boo
to
is your friend.
to talk to
yeah,
about your
your
boo.
boo is
Your
your
boo
friend.
is your best friend. Which
He
brings me
shouldn't
to
be your only friend.
which brings me to a topic of having a bestie outside your relationship, especially if your bestie is female. What do you think about the whole idea?
No, you don't do bestie feel like that.
Why not?
It's wrong because I feel like a bestie, like a best friend, right? Somebody you're close to, somebody you go to every time. And if it's female, it can be a guy. Maybe we just bro, I've got a problem like that, but it can't be a girl. Especially,
it shouldn't be.
Yeah, especially
Why?
that. Especially if I'm in a relationship, it can't be.
I
Why?
personally, why I won't let my boyfriend, my husband, have a female best friend is because I feel like if people get too close, they kind of get to know each other more. And every person, I believe that every person is nice. There are a lot of people who I don't like, but I feel like every person is nice. And the more you get to know somebody, the more you get to know like this person is actually nice. So I feel if my boyfriend gets too close to a certain girl, they might just fall in love. And oh my god, we don't want that happening. So
Yeah.
I just feel like
so like female bestie.
female friends, no.
Is you can be besties if you're both not in relationship. Like besties, obviously.
But you
later
know, that's
on
how
you'll
people
be-
actually get
Yes,
married,
yes,
by
yes,
being
yes.
besties.
Yeah, yeah,
People
yeah.
marry their
You
best
know,
friends.
I think there was a situation with me. You know, my boyfriend is a senior in his university, so new students come, and this girl is spending hours in my man's room. Hours.
For what? In your man's
You're
room?
doing your
For
homework
what?
in my man's
But
room.
why can't you do it in the library?
Watching movies on his computer.
Why is she watching movies?
Both.
What did you do?
I just told him I'm not comfortable. I didn't talk to the girl. I just felt
Yeah,
like I
because
shouldn't.
obviously you can't
I
go
just
to the
told
girl.
him-
What will you
yeah.
say to her?
I
She's
just
not
told
part
him
of
I'm
your
not comfortable
relationship.
that you're spending so much time with somebody of the opposite sex, especially
Why was she in his room?
the fact that you guys are locked up in a room alone.
That's
and you know,
crazy.
you can't tell somebody like, okay, Derek, now
I would-
leave. Of course, you can come up with an excuse like, oh, I want to talk on phone or something like that. But it's really hard to just tell somebody like, okay, now go.
What is Zambian?
No,
It's
okay,
like
now
a
go.
tomamapi.
But so I just feel like it's not good for somebody who's in a committed relationship to be close to somebody of the opposite sex.
Yeah,
More
it's-
than the boyfriend or girl.
It's not
No, it's
beneficial
not even
at
more
Not
all.
even close at all. Yeah, you're not
Not even
supposed to.
close,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
just on a friendship level, like just be friends. Like, don't be too, you know.
That's true. That's true. There should be like a distance, and sort of like respect that the person is in a relationship. Like,
Yeah,
you really
yeah,
can't get
yeah.
too close to that person.
But some girls have no boundaries.
Yeah.
That's when my man comes in. Like, he knows he's dating, he knows he's got a woman, and if that girl has got no boundary, she doesn't see anything wrong with spending hours and hours and hours with somebody else's man. He should know that it's not good, and I wouldn't like that. So he should just take
But
a
you know,
stand.
sometimes it's hard.
It's really hard to keep
Because-
somebody out, but
Yeah.
but you just
at
have
first
to
you're trying
come
to
up
be
with
nice.
something, of course.
How can it be done? Because me, I'm blunt. I'm blunt.
But-
If I don't want you blunt, I'll just
Bluntness
I'll
can be mean, you know.
Yeah.
Bluntness
You're scared
can
of
be
being
really-
mean.
I'm a mean
You're trying to be
person.
nice. The person, the thing is entertaining it. You know.
It's and
I'm very blunt. I
No,
don't
no,
even
no.
care. Like
I just feel like you
So just go like,
need-
I don't want to be close with you. I'm in a relationship. You say it like that.
Yes.
Bluntly like
no,
that.
you just something. I can't be friends with you in such a way. Like
Because-
I can't
yeah,
because I'm in a
because-
relationship. My husband
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
You know what? I wouldn't even let
My
it
boyfriend
get to
wouldn't
that
like this.
point because, hello, the block button. I'm just gonna block.
This girl blocks
Blocks
everybody. She blocks everybody like she's got a whole list
It's
of
my
blocked
second
people.
hobby.
Do you know?
I block people
don't even
from
have
my
anybody
I've
blocked.
never blocked a person. Like
I blocked
Maybe-
my ex, but that's an ex.
I've
But
never blocked.
I'm just like boom, boom.
no,
I just find it hard to block somebody. I don't know. I can't do it.
just let them stay.
Maybe like block and then unblock, but I'm
Mute
never really
them if you
blocked.
don't want to see their what
Delete
they're
the
up
number.
to.
Delete the number.
Yeah, delete the number.
It's
Like,
better.
I do that too, but that's too much work, and it's fun to
Blocking
see.
is too much work than deleting a number. What's better? Let's go delete contacts, sure. Than
No,
block.
but I can still text you.
you
That's the
deleted the contact. You clear the chat. You delete the contact. Clear the chat.
Nah,
You don't have that person's number. You don't have their chat. Where will you find it?
So wait, what did we agree on the first one? Like about
No
Balancing.
opposite sex.
no.
Go.
We started with
Friends.
balancing like relationships
How do you
and
balance?
friends. How do you balance?
In my situation, I always tell my friends, you know what? I'm always gonna have time for you, but it's a long distance relation. This is the only time we have to talk. It's like I know I'm talking to him more than what's average, but like, come on, you always have my time. just because I'm with someone doesn't mean I'm not your friend anymore. So I think my friends are just very possessive. A lot have admitted to being possessive. They want me to themselves, and that's one thing they need to work on.
Not you, right? What about you?
For me, I feel like I was one of the people who fell into the trap of, I don't know, it was all about me and my boyfriend. It still is, but I guess because my
For you,
closest...
who are your friends? She doesn't have friends.
I really don't have friends.
She's alone now.
No. I actually have a million friends.
Really?
Yeah, I actually do have a million friends. But I feel like when it comes to hanging out, I only hang out with my boyfriend. Maybe because my best friends are all in another country, like people who I feel for. Like my friends who are just like my besties are like all back home in Zambia. So when it comes to hanging out, before I got a boyfriend, of course I used to hang out with people, go skating, go for lunch. But now, guys, it's hard.
But it's necessary.
But-
you need to interact with other people, people other than your man.
I do. I try. I do actually interact with other people. And when I realized that I'm kind of like, I wouldn't call it cutting people off, but I'm kind of like too concentrated on like I'm actually trying to work on it. I'm actually trying to be a friend to those people who I'm not so much of a friend of. I feel like
me.
no, not you.
She sacrificed going to see her man to spend time with me.
So I try.
She does try. She's
But
trying.
I do try, but in Russia, I really don't have a lot of friends. I've got a lot of people that I know, but I don't have a lot of friends, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm really okay with that. If I need a lunch date, like a girl's day, I can just make a few phone calls and I will have one. I thank God for that. So for me, the balancing was a bit hard. Like in my personal experience, it was a bit hard to balance friendships and relationship. But now I think I'm getting better. Like, yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Take it one
slow.
day at a time. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Don't stress yourself about it.
I don't really stress, but and you know, I don't know.
I don't know.
You come to Russia, you meet so many new people. People are so different. Like, everybody is just in their own world and
Their own
you have
vibe.
to start getting to know people, and they just, you click, then you just unclick. And for me, when click, we'll never click again. So I'm messed up like that. But yeah, I do have friends, and I'm trying to be a good friend. I'm always there, but the thing is that I'm always there. You call me, Rebecca called me, she needed somebody, she called me, I came. Look, my man is not even with me, like, but yeah, I'm always
How's
there.
it for you though? Like,
me?
yeah.
How is the friendship and girlfriend?
For me, okay, I don't know, but I think my balance is quite good. Like, my life is not only about my girlfriend. Like,
Is she okay with that?
of course she is.
I feel like for guys it's not hard. Although my boyfriend's friends say that
Me,
he
I need
doesn't
to be at
hang
the
out.
center of your attention.
No, it's not that
You
way.
need
I
to
don't
be-
I don't mean it that
It's
way. Like,
not, no, it's
like
not
I mean,
like
like
that.
I'm able to.
That's just me.
To
I'm able
balance
to have time
everything,
for
yeah.
at least for everybody. But yeah, she's important. Like, she's there. But then I always try to, like,
No, as long as she knows she's important.
she knows she's important.
and
Yeah.
she feels it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's more
speak to
about
us.
feeling it. Like, you just feel it. Like, okay, me, I'm a priority. I think that's.
But you need
really
to balance your
important.
life, because in case like you're no longer with the person.
Yeah.
But you guys
What
are just saying
happens?
you need to balance. People don't know how to balance. How do we balance? You know, like
Okay, like, like
how?
know.
You
all the time, yeah, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, for example. You're always talking. What happens when that person is no longer there?
Oh yeah, people break up.
You sleep. You watch movies.
What happens when you're
What
not,
happens when you're
if
longer?
you blacklisted everybody, you blocked everybody, and then your boyfriend, something happens. You know, this is life.
I'm a
Right.
very lonely person.
This
like
is life.
I'm alone. Like I'm alone.
It's not an achievement.
That's just me. That's who I am. I love to spend time with myself. So even if
Everybody needs somebody.
Everybody needs somebody.
listen, I went to 2 countries by myself, not knowing nobody. Okay, I'll be good. You know, like I don't
be
need.
good alone.
I'm not saying I don't need people, but like I won't die. Will I die? I can't kill myself.
I feel like
If everyone leaves and I've blocked everyone, I won't die. I won't die. I have
No,
my
no, no.
movies. I've got my sleep. I can eat. I'll be good.
Okay, what do you want to
People always say you have to be optimistic and stuff like that, but you also have to be realistic.
say? Realistic.
Things
yeah.
end.
So I'm not being realistic.
Let's say I break up with my
100%
boyfriend and I've blacklisted. I don't even have friends and stuff like that, and I don't even have anybody I can count on. What happens next? That's how you fall into depression now because you don't have anybody, and stuff like that, or you stay in a toxic relationship because you're scared that you don't have anybody.
Yeah.
Because you've blacklisted everybody, and now the only one you have is your boyfriend. So no matter how shitty he's treating you, you have to stay there because guess what? You got nobody. So I think that's why a balance is really really important.
Yeah,
because I know, like me, if I just feel like this is not working, I'm out. I know I've got people who I can always fall back on. Like,
so I think all of us agree on balancing, apart from
Yes.
Becky.
No. I'm
No, you need to
agreed.
balance.
You agree.
And that's why I said
you need to have your girlfriends.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have your girlfriends, because me, I know some shady girlfriends. You can have you could replace that with your alone time. Like that's what
Have
I
hobbies,
do.
maybe.
Yeah, have hobbies. Do something to, you don't need to be around people 24/7.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like me, people drain you.
Then the second thing was what again? No, we talked about the relationship,
girl
the balance.
bestie.
Oh yeah, the girl bestie. Nidizia. Don't do that. That one, Nidizia.
No girls
Then
for best
what
friend.
is
No
the last
hanging
one?
out with girls also, especially in awkward places.
You don't do that.
You don't go on
That's
dates. And I think the next
disrespectful.
thing we should talk about is how you define cheating.
Wait, yeah, like, is it okay for a girl to go eat?
With I think
You
my
know how
boyfriend
girls
and
love
I-
to eat,
My
yeah?
brother and I have had like this conversation. Like,
If someone just says, you
how
know
are we
what?
defining cheating?
Yeah.
Is me texting a guy cheating? Is me going out for
Is
lunch
it?
with a guy cheating?
Is it for you?
So what's your definition
What?
of cheating?
Cheating.
Definition of
Yeah.
Okay.
For some people, especially this new world we're living in, some people only consider cheating sleeping with somebody else.
But I feel like you can emotionally cheat on your
Cheat.
partner as well.
So that's why I feel
With
like
emotions.
you
It
also-
doesn't have to be intimate,
Well,
body to
okay.
body.
For me, according to what I know, I think guys and girls are different. Even the cheating between a guy and a girl could be different.
Like how? Explain.
You know, like I read someone say like girls will cheat on their man way before. I mean, like emotionally, way before physically. Yeah, like like the way.
Because we use our emotions. We're not in touch with
Yeah.
Do you consider cheating? Like, is it okay for me to text another guy? Is it okay for me to go for lunch, take walks in the park? When do we call it cheating?
Well, I feel like cheating has, like you said, it's got different ways, right? You can text a guy,
To
but
interrupt.
what are you texting about? I don't mind you texting a guy, but I have a problem with what you're texting, what you're talking about, And then what else? You talked about sleeping. Yeah, sleeping with somebody else is definitely cheating, no doubt. And
For you,
for me,
is it okay for your girlfriend to go for lunch with somebody else, like a date kind of a lunch?
How would you
No,
feel if your
no.
girlfriend said, I'm going for lunch with
I'm going for lunch with a
da, da,
friend.
da. Yeah.
It's cool.
A guy friend?
Yeah, it's cool. But I'm going for a date. Like it's
No,
different.
they can-
no, but like
Just her and him, and they go for lunch.
Okay, but that's crazy. Yeah, but I wouldn't say.
What if they go for a walk in the
I wouldn't
park?
call that cheating. I'll just get jealous about it. Then I'll just say I don't like it. But it's not cheating. Like, okay, for example, I say let's go for lunch. Then like
I think it depends on the intentions. Like,
Yeah,
you go for
yeah.
lunch. What are you talking about
Yeah,
during that
yeah,
lunch?
yeah, yeah.
You know,
And
how
depends
are
on-
you?
Maybe
it
How
depends
why
are you
are you
using
even
the
going for
spoon?
lunch?
You know,
No, why are you even going for lunch?
how are you
Like,
drinking whatever? Like, are you? You know.
again, it depends on what type of friends you
guess
are.
so.
What type of friends you are. Like
Now that I think of it, we are classmates.
Yeah.
So let's say we're coming from school and we go eat.
go
Yeah,
eat.
you can't even eat with your classmates.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
feel
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel it would be okay.
But then it's different. No, like a guy comes out let's
And
go out.
asks you
let's go
out,
out.
like,
Yeah, that's different.
Can we
That's-
go for coffee sometime?
Yeah, that's.
I feel
that's,
like
that's.
I
I don't like that. I don't
Another
like that.
type of cheating is emotional cheating, where your feelings are involved, you're intimate. Like, you don't have to be, skin to
Yeah,
skin,
I
body
was
to body, but
going-
you cheat with your heart.
I was going
How
to say
are you
that.
cheating
I was
with
going to
your
say that. I
You're
was going to
giving
say
your
that.
heart to another person when you've committed yourself to your person, your man, your girlfriend. But yeah, like
How are you giving your heart to another person?
you're telling them your problems when you're down. You're talking to them.
Talking to
stuff
them
you should
all
be
the
talking
time,
to
yeah.
your person about. You're
I feel
replacing-
like that's a red flag. If you find yourself doing that, then you're not in the right relationship. If you
Yeah.
feel you need to talk, okay, there are issues which you need to talk about somebody else. Those are usually issues you have like against your boyfriend. Maybe you have a problem with him. Maybe you guys had an argument. You're but if you, I don't know, I've got problems at school and I feel like I'm not going to tell my boyfriend, but I need to talk to somebody else. I need somebody to talk to, and my boyfriend is not the first person who comes to my mind. I feel then that's just a red flag.
Or like if you've got plans for the future and you're not even telling your man,
But
you know,
you're
telling
confiding
this
in
person,
somebody
you're
else.
confiding in someone else. That is emotional cheating, which is also a no. Like
I think emotional cheating is the worst, you know,
it's the worst
because you really can't do anything about it. And then like when somebody is already emotionally attached to somebody else, there's nothing you can do about it.
I
there's
think
that girl Adrienne Bailon. Do you know her from the Cheetah Girls? This Latin girl. She's on The Real. Anyway, if you guys know her, she's on The Real talk show. She claims that her current husband and her didn't, she didn't make him cheat because he was married to someone else. And then he also admitted to emotionally cheating on his wife. Even though he didn't have sex with Adrienne, he was entertaining her
Attached to
and
somebody else.
Yeah, he was attached to her. So
and you know that also comes back to being close with somebody of the opposite sex.
Yes.
That's how emotional cheating comes up, because you're close to somebody
If you're
more than you
constantly
should
talking
be.
to the person,
How are you feeling more comfortable with somebody else than you are with your own partner? You know, actually, there's a situation. Somebody I know actually ended up sleeping with somebody else's boyfriend because they became besties with somebody else's man.
don't just this bestie rubbish.
The man was
Babosa.
literally
Bestie.
confiding. The man was confiding in the other
In the
girl
other
instead
girl-
of his girlfriend.
girlfriend.
And at the end of the day, they end up together because you fall in
Because,
love.
yeah, you feel
Yeah.
like this
You
person
fall in
understands
love.
you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
If you can't confide in your partner, then they're not the one. You're wasting a lot
So
of time.
how do you define cheating, Becky? Like,
There's-
okay, what's the worst? Okay, the different types of cheating. Like, which one is the worst? Like,
For me, because I'm a jealous person, definitely physical cheating. You can't cheat on me physically. Someone finna die. And it's not. 2 people are gonna die.
people are gonna die.
Yeah, that's all I know. Me, I'm not part of
And
those
you
2
don't
people.
you don't worry about you're not afraid of killing people.
I'm not. Don't hate me
She
because
won't kill anybody.
I'm psycho.
You're too busy crying about it.
What about-
don't
what about
cry.
you? What
I
about
don't
you,
cry
Emily?
for.
I don't know. For me, I just feel it's more about boundaries
No,
when it comes
which
to
one's the
other
worst?
people.
Which one's the worst?
Which one's the worst cheating?
Yeah.
I know emotional cheating and physical cheating.
Combined?
Like, combined. Like you cheat on me physically. Oh my god, I'm not even looking back. I'm not even gonna hear your story.
Yeah,
what you have
that's
to say.
a-
I don't care if you're drunk. I don't care if you're high. I don't care if you're at gunpoint. You cheated. If it's physical, I'm done. Ish, guys, I can't handle
That's
it. I can't
done.
even think about it right now. It's too much for me.
Physical
Well-
is the worst, you guys.
But
it's the worst.
emotional,
Emotional is
I
like
guess-
damaging, but like physical, that
I think emotionally, it's because you won't get to know like right there and then. You guys get to actually grow apart.
Yeah.
So I feel it's like torture. Because you get to grow apart. But there are some people who are so good at hiding things that they'll just wake up one day and actually get the confidence and tell you, I don't feel the same way anymore.
But
Those
you
are
know,
the kind
okay,
of
like that's why I said like
cheaters.
there's a difference between us guys and the way girls think and feel. You know,
in what way?
there's somewhere where I read like a girl, if she the point of cheating physically, she had already cheated emotionally long ago. Like
Of course.
yeah, long ago. But
But I think it's possible for girls to have like one night stands.
Now,
No,
like
no.
those freaks. Sorry,
No,
guys.
like if you're in a serious relationship, for you
And
to
if-
cheat physically, you would have already emotionally fallen for this person. you're with, you know.
What about if it's a one night scenario, like she's saying?
One night scenario, like what,
maybe she
you're
went
drunk
to the club and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Don't just say for girls, you know, like
No.
it's general.
No,
like it's
mostly like the
Mostly,
what I meant, you know, like. But for us guys, a guy can sleep with any girl, but
in this day and age, who do you think cheats
Wait.
more, men
Of
or
course it's
females?
men. Like men always have the
No,
crown.
men just get caught. Men just get caught.
No, I feel
but
men
I've seen
cheat
a
a lot.
lot of females who cheat, but they
no,
love their
but
partners, so they don't
women
get
are,
caught.
are better liars anyway.
Yeah.
Women are better liars than men.
Women just they don't get caught.
No, like I think
Men are
we
careless.
all
They just,
we all maybe like cheat, but then women know how to lie more than men.
I feel
No, I was saying like, you know, like
a guy can sleep with girls.
like no, according to like my experience and
Research.
friends, you know, a guy can sleep with a girl who doesn't even feel anything about at all. But for a girl, it's very rare that a girl can sleep with a
It's rare,
with a
but
guy.
it's actually
possible.
it's actually sick.
Yeah, it's rare.
I think
but-
it's sick.
yeah.
I think she needs help. If a
That's
girl
why-
can sleep with anybody without even feeling any remorse, and
So why don't the guys like
it's
help?
just-
You're being biased.
they're crazy.
No, because
That's why I have a problem
We've
with
already admitted.
when
No,
it comes to girls
seriously.
who are quick to slut shame them. How come guys
Because
aren't
girls
being
are just
slut
supposed
shamed?
to be
Why
better.
aren't you saying guys are hoes as
girls
well?
are just supposed to
Why
be
are we
better.
supposed
It's
to?
a-
Why
yeah,
are you
we're
putting
just
so much
supposed to be
pressure?
better.
women
Isn't it their body? Can't they do what they want with their
Sis,
bodies?
if you can sleep around and you don't even feel bad about it, there's no two worries about it. You're a whore.
even guys.
You're a whore.
For guys as well, if guys can do
It's
that
not even-
with no shame,
No.
you buy.
It's not even cool. It's not even cool. You're not even hot. Being a bitch is not cool. You are a whore.
Just buy a girl a shawarma, and there you are busy dropping your pants. You're a hoe. Cheap.
You're a whore.
Cheap hoe.
W-H-O-R-E.
but you
whore.
should understand that, like.
No, let's not like shaming.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like we all have
Sorry,
our
you're not a
flaws.
whore.
Yeah.
You're not a whore.
We all have our flaws.
But no,
I just-
that's
I
actually
just
like a
do-
fact, you know, like it's a
What?
fact. Like,
What?
what I said, like
Guys can do girls.
no, it's not like an excuse or anything, but it's a fact. Like a guy can sleep with
I
any
feel
girl. That's why guys go to whores. We don't feel like whores where we pay money for that. You don't even,
Some cougars do that as well to
no,
young
like
men.
you don't even feel anything. You just want to sleep with that person. There's no emotional attachment to that person. But for women, it's very rare. Like a woman sleeping anyhow like that. It's very rare. So that's why if a woman had cheats on you, like in a relationship, cheats on you physically, she had already cheated on you emotionally, and she knows like this guy I'm sleeping with right now, I actually like him, and I feel something for him. So that one is like more deep. You know, it's like more deep. Like,
I agree, Becky,
Yeah,
I agree.
it's more deep. If a woman cheats on me, obviously she likes this guy. There's no question about it.
I think that's why it's even harder for men to forgive women because of that notion. It's
And it's
not.
true,
It's
it's
not
true.
100%
It's just
true.
our society.
No,
I feel
like
that's programmed
men-
men to think.
men find it
they're
so
above
hard
women.
to forgive a woman when she cheats because they just feel like she doesn't love me anymore. She is obviously in love with him and stuff like
It's
that.
true.
It's really a hassle for a guy to forgive a girl. But
That's
but they
society's
expect
fault.
them.
But
they
am I lying? Isn't that true?
It's
Yeah,
society's
okay,
fault.
you're in a relationship right now, right? Can you kiss or sleep with another guy if you don't like him?
No,
See, for a guy, I can be drunk.
that's me. But I know other girls who would.
with the guy you love, just somewhere out there and you're kissing other people.
I know some girls who would.
And they're okay.
They're, you know, I don't know if they're okay.
They're okay. That
I don't know.
I feel like there are things which can be avoided, like there are mistakes which can be avoided, and those mistakes should just be avoided.
But you would consider the fact that maybe when such things are, you know, happening, you can't avoid them because you're not actually together officially. It's like you're having your rough days as a couple. I don't know if this makes sense.
It
Like,
kind of makes
no
sense.
one wants to break up with the other person.
But you guys maybe just had a very huge fight and you're not feeling each other. I just feel it's like your responsibility. That's a vulnerable moment, and if you still know that you still want this relationship to work, don't lead yourself into temptation. You are at a vulnerable place.
No, his question is
Don't
like, what if
tempt
you
yourself.
don't know that you want the relationship to work? You know, like, what if there's no
I just feel like you should, before you, let's say,
before you
do
make
something
things
stupid,
clear.
just know where you stand.
But-
For example, I and my boyfriend have a fight. My boyfriend decides to go to the club and drink and get drunk and be with all these girls around, and he ends up in bed with one. Him, the fact that he went to the club, he's at a vulnerable place, so he just put himself
Why
out
did he go to the
there.
club?
Why did he go to the club?
Because,
These are-
did you ask
because
yourself
he's
that?
upset.
Yes, he wants to feel good.
But he's vulnerable.
No, she's saying he should have told her, oh,
Not
I'm
told
dumping
me.
you.
Not
We're
told
done.
me.
I'm
He should
breaking
have
up
asked
with you.
himself.
And then going
He should have
to the
thought
club.
about it. Like, what's gonna happen next?
No, people have you like get want to get rid of anger in different ways. You should
Yeah.
understand that. Like some just want, okay, let me just
This
drink
is
it
a
off.
very
I
delicate
just feel
issue.
I just
Like let me
feel
just
you-
drink it off and then whatever,
If
so that
you
I
still
forget
love-
about it.
If you still love the other person, just
How do you?
Sometimes you don't know that you
Don't.
love the other person because you're fighting. You know, when you're angry,
Yeah.
a lot can be said.
Like things like such happens.
and you know it comes down to the thing of we were on a break.
Yeah.
We were on a break and you cheated. How do you treat somebody who who did somebody else while you were on a break? I personally, I don't know. I think it would be hard for me if my partner hooked up with somebody just because we were on a break, and it was okay because we were on a break.
So what's your partner supposed to do? Go to church, pray? Ooh,
If we're just on a break and there's an opportunity, there's a chance that we might get back together, then continue behaving like you're in a
That's what
relationship.
I'm saying. What if you don't know that there's that possibility
Yeah.
of
What
getting
if you
back
don't know?
I don't
together?
know.
What if
I
you
just-
don't know?
What if you think okay, it's over? Like I mean,
It's
Okay, if it depends really. If you really thought it's over and you decided to hook up and now you're coming back to me, you realize you love me. You know, I just feel, just don't tell me.
So you find out
Just
later
don't tell
on.
me.
So
when
you
you're
find out
married.
later on.
Tell me.
I mean, like nothing is hidden, you know.
Yeah, nothing's
is
hidden.
hidden.
Just don't tell me.
You'll find out
You'll
later
find out
on,
later
and
on.
it will hurt you
It will
even
hurt you more,
more.
yeah.
Gosh. You know, I don't know. I just feel like such a thing will change the relationship.
It definitely will, but you can
changes
decide
the
to work.
relationship.
You can decide to move forward, or
It's not as easy as that.
it's not, but it's possible. Nothing is easy.
It's really
Nothing
possible,
good
but it
is
takes like
easy. It takes a lot of work.
The fact that your partner was actually with somebody else, and now you start asking yourself, like, did he like it? Does he love her?
Yeah, like
Was she better?
No.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's actually hard when you're with him. You guys are cuddling and you're feeling so he cuddled with her.
Did you
It
smell as
changes
good as I
things.
did?
It really does change things. So it's
It
hard.
does.
So I feel like people shouldn't rush into things. Like if you're on a break, just don't rush into things. Don't lead yourself into temptations. Don't just because you're angry with your girlfriend doesn't mean it's okay for you to be all over other girls. Text those girls you have in your phone. Those your girls. You start texting them
But with
because
a superstar here,
because
you know.
you can't text your girlfriend. You and your girlfriend are not talking, so you need somebody to distract you. And now you're texting Becky. Hey Becky, I miss
up?
you. It's been so long. Becky,
You all
I'm like,
know
"I
that
miss
Becky
you too."
ain't got no time for
And she
such.
sends you pictures, and you're like, you know what? Let's
Me,
go
I
out.
block.
So it's really not good.
Blocked.
But I mean like you should understand people have different ways of
Dealing with hate.
hate and anger. Like some people when they're angry, they just can't sit. Like
You just need to go
And
dance.
that's
yeah,
it.
that's what, dance it off, drink off, and then that's where all these
Drink at
things
home.
How did you drink at home?
Okay, but that's why we're learning.
Yeah.
Like, that's why we're discussing. Like the better way would be to talk things out. If you can't talk,
You know, sometimes you just can't talk yet.
So
Yeah.
It's just too. It's just.
I
still
wish everyone
too-
could just
too
deal with
delicate.
problems the way I deal with my problems. I just sleep. Like I'm just this
I
sleepy
can't-
person.
Me, I'm opposite. When something is bothering me, I can't sleep.
I
just
can like
need
can't.
to go. I can't sleep.
can't sleep,
When I
like-
fight with my boyfriend, I
can't sleep. I would stand two, three, just
sleep
thinking
is a
bothered.
cure for.
I will sleep and I
everything.
will wake up and it will haunt me. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm so angry with my boyfriend. I don't want to talk to him for maybe. I'm like, let me give him a week. But the fact that I can't sleep, I'll talk to him. When you're angry, I'll just be like, I want to give him a week, but I can't even give him a day because
It's
so
cause
hard.
you're used giving your kids time out.
I like timing out people. Hey,
Well, so
time out.
what's the conclusion on all this cheating thing?
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Yeah, don't cheat.
Emotionally, don't do it. Even cyber cheating is a thing.
What is cyber cheating?
Where like people watch porn when they're in long distance relationships. That's considered cheating.
Watching porn is cheating?
Yeah, like why are you watching porn though?
But what if your girlfriend is okay with it?
Why would she be okay with her man watching porn?
People do that. I've heard of couples who watch porn together.
But like your man is maybe 2 hours away from you,
Or
5
like
hours away
they
from
let
you.
each other watch porn.
That's so strange, guys.
But people
I feel like every couple is different.
Me, I would consider it cheating.
I don't
wouldn't.
let my boyfriend do that.
Would you let your girlfriend watch porn without you?
Yeah.
Even with me, I wouldn't let him do it. I just go, no. For me, porn is.
If you're watching porn, then what? You won't sleep with that person. So.
I don't know. I'm just against it, so I don't know. I think I'll be biased because I'm against it, so I'll keep quiet.
Okay, but anyway, I think people are different. Like you said,
people are different.
I think my conclusion on this cheating thing is, just don't do things that you wouldn't want your partner to do. If I go on a date that I wouldn't want my partner to go on, then I'm doing something wrong. And I feel like that's the agreement me and my partner have come to. Like, just don't do something to me that you wouldn't want me to do to you. And I feel like it's helping us. Like, I wouldn't want him to be texting people like this, sexting and all these bad things. So I do not tolerate perverts in my inbox. So
perverts.
I just feel like, that's my conclusion.
Yeah. It's not a good thing to cheat. It's a very bad thing. I agree.
It hurts everyone. It hurts you. It hurts the person.
Sometimes I feel like it should be a crime.
You should be jailed, eh?
Like, you should be jailed. Like, because it's really messed up. Don't cheat.
Me, I'll be jailed because I said I'm killing 2 people. So, at the end of the day, someone's going to jail.
Someone's going to jail.
Only he can
So,
get away with it.
This is a question I just got from
Instagram.
Chanda. Shout out to you, girl. What keeps a relationship functional aside from all the lovey-dovey? Like,
I feel like what's keeping my relationship functional is mutual understanding. Like, we understand each other, like in ways that no other person understands us. So I think that keeps us together because we understand each other.
for me, apart from all the lovey-dovey, you should be able to talk to your person, communicate. Even if you're angry, you're mad at them, don't give them time out. Talk to them, tell them why you're angry. Make sure your partner also tells you why they're angry with you. Like, communicate, trust them. Don't go into a relationship thinking, oh, I only trust this person 80%, 85%. No, if you're going into a relationship, do it wholeheartedly. And then there'll be times you won't be, lovey-dovey. I don't know. Well, human. There's no way you can
be like
every
sweet
day.
all the time.
It's impossible. So
It's
during
jarring
those
even.
times, just look at your partner like they're your homie. Play video games together. Have a beer. Talk like you would talk to your homie.
You don't always have to be lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think I would say the same too. Like much when understanding when you have somebody. Okay, even if you're not lovey-dovey every time, you got somebody who understands who you are.
Like if your partner is your bestie.
And you understand that person.
be like-
Even
the day when he's not being lovey-dovey, because you understand that person,
Yeah.
you will not get offended that he's not being lovey-dovey.
Oh, he doesn't find me attractive.
because you
no more.
understand him.
It's not possible for people to.
I feel like
Yeah.
a relationship is hard because it's two different
We
people.
have all these expectations
Yeah.
of what someone should be like, and then when they fail to meet those expectations, we start blaming them. But it's really your own fault because you thought this person should be like this.
You have to
You know?
die a little. Like in a relationship, you just have to die
Sacrifice.
a little. No matter what, you
Sacrifice.
just have to die. Okay, new topic.
Does size matter?
No, not that one. Movie.
Studio 4.